And I think I'm live. Can anyone else hear me?
We certainly can, Dr. Helen.
Okay. Well, I'm not the quorum, I can tell you that.
You're a good start, though. A formidable start at
It
that.
starts with number one, right? Then two,
Yes.
then three. No, I sneaked out of the office a little early today, so.
Yeah.
Oh my, Christina, is that a brace I see? Can you share that with, well, I guess everybody else is going to be asking too, but what happened? Oh, I can't hear her.
Yeah, we can't hear you. No.
Oh, Katie,
There we go.
Yeah, it's better.
now you can hear me?
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, so I had a CMC joint replacement, my thumb. They replaced the joint in my thumb. Talk about science. I guess it's actually quite common these days, but
And I trust the pain control medicine is working.
that's done. I was in pain for about a week and then that was it.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm good. I'm trying to move my thumb around now. I'll start PT next month. So I just got out of the hard cast. So this I can actually
Okay.
take off.
Okay.
So this is much better.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear things are going well.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you're back for good now? Great.
Came back at noon today.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect. Hours. My meter.
Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Hello there. How are all of you this day?
Well, a little bit drenched every now and then.
Yeah, you sure did, didn't you?
Uh,
I was pretty lucky. How about the rest of you?
yeah, we were pretty lucky too. What about you, David?
Well, I am puzzled by the fact that even though I live reasonably close to the airport, which I believe is sort of the official Rockford rain gauge, but I
Right.
believe it says 2.56 inches. Well, I have two rain gauges. Now, one is there are some trees nearby, and the other one is wide out in the open. Both of them measured to 7 inches. Both of them ran over. Now, I don't know what to make of that. I know my soil enough from my gardening and all to know that it is really wet around here. So 7 inches plus is, in my opinion, quite possible.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot of water.
Indeed.
Huh. Well, that's where I wish, I don't think any of our weather stations, a lot of times, very rarely do they actually say how much, rain or water that we got.
Mhm, mhm.
And Linda and I, my wife and I, would find that really helpful.
Mhm, mhm.
So thank you.
So, no, but a veterinarian friend of mine who has the animal hospital in Foreston, he said they got just, like about 2/10. But of course, again, not that you can follow images on an AccuWeather, but that what I was seeing there was Foreston would be about the south edge of that whole system.
Right.
Yeah.
How about your
Yeah.
part of town, Angie?
My part of town's not too bad. I'm trying to get back on. I'm talking to you, you're talking to me, but I can't see any of you.
Oh dear.
So
Oh,
I'm
dear.
trying, that's not, it's me. I don't know how, after all these months, a year or so, I still can't figure this stupid thing out. No matter what I did last week doesn't work this week. So it's me who does this, and now I'm trying to get back in so I can see all of you.
Well, we would certainly want to be seen. So please, we hope you're successful.
Well, I'll just have to play around. At least we can talk back and forth. That's the good part.
Well, that's true.
My end of town isn't too bad. We have branches down. I have a bunch in my front yard, and little branches, big branches, this type of thing, but nothing devastating at all that I know of.
The other day, what was it? The first day that we had rain, both my wife and I happened to be out when the sheets of rain just blew,
my.
and luckily we both made it home, and got out of it, that we weren't that far away. But we had no branches very small branches, sort of like you said, but not anything major.
When I don't care how close to home I am, when I have a downpour where I can't even see and my windshield wipers can't keep up, first thing I do is pull over the road because I know it's only going to last for 5 minutes. If I'm close to shopping where there's parking, big parking areas, I just pull in there and sit there. Because all it
Yep.
takes is 2 minutes and it's gone.
Right.
Come on, computer. So I have an oops. I keep getting oops.
Hi, John.
Hello. All right, we have a quorum. I will make a motion to start the August 2001 Finance Committee meeting. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Opposed? We will start. Welcome, everyone. It's been a while. Hold on, I'm not seeing everyone here. Bear with me. There we go. All right, we will start with approval of the agenda. Do I have I move to approve the agenda for the Finance Committee meeting.
I'll move that.
Right,
Second.
motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, agenda is approved. We'll move into our financial statements. Our first, a resolution of expenditures has been deferred. Statement of fund balance also deferred. Financial review and the balance sheet deferred. We'll go into our bank reconciliations, our four accounts, our general accounts. As you can see, we have an adjusted book balance of $251,133.26. Does anyone have a question concerning those?
Nope.
Okay, we will move into, I believe our next would be our lead, for which we have a balance of, I believe, approximately $77,000. Page is stuck? Yes. 77, 460, 46. Any questions concerning that? None. Abandoned properties, we have at our minimum of $5,000. And our state of Illinois e-pay is an account balance of $336,502.51. Do we have any questions concerning any of those or all of those? Or Jim, anything we need to know about those accounts?
No, I think we'll see some more activity in the abandoned property as they're coming up, because they're just starting to work on those, so.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Thank you. Our revenue and expenditure report is deferred, as is our public health emergency reserve minimum grant deferred, and our accounts receivable deferred. We will move on to major expenditure requests. We have one, the electronic filing fee for death certificates. That is in the amount of $77,260. That is budgeted. Do I have a motion to approve?
So move.
Do I have a
Second.
Great, I have a motion and a second. Any questions concerning this? None, all in favor of the vital records expenditure, signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? Expenditure so passed. We will move into proposed contracts and agreements, which we have two. Page 18, you can see the summary table. First is for Harlem Middle School, Super Underage Drinking Parent Awareness Campaign. And that is,
There's no dollar amount associated with it.
thank you. Do I have a motion to approve?
So move.
Second,
Right, I have a motion and a second for the Super Underage Drinking Parent Awareness Campaign. Can we have a little bit of information about that?
This is part of our substance abuse prevention grant. And this has been, typically we do a campaign within the schools on different, again, different activities regarding substance abuse prevention. This happens to be with the Harlem Middle School. If you remember, 2 years ago, they did the Husky Awareness Campaign. They did the graphic, they did with the marketing team at the school, and they put together their campaign against underage drinking and drug use. So this is a continuation of that grant activity. And now that schools are back in session in some ways, or even remote, they're planning to resume that activity in the schools again.
Very good, thank you. Our second proposed contract is with the
We
city.
vote on that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
That's
sorry.
all right.
We have a motion and a second. Do we have any further questions? If none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? So passed. Our second contract is with environmental health through the city of Rockford for the lead clearance inspections. There is no fixed amount on that.
And it,
Actually, they pay us to do it. This is an agreement that we have that they've asked us to, it's renewable. If you look under entire agreement, it says, basically says that when they need us, they kind of let us know. We don't have an ongoing, how do I say, they pay us to do the lead clearance inspections. And this agreement is in place. We just wanted to notice the board that they have asked us to do some lead clearance for them during a staff absence.
All right, that is excellent. Okay. All right, looks like we will be paid $150 per for a 5-day turnaround and $375 for a 1-day turnaround. That sounds great. And that's something we can handle, no problem.
Yes, that's
all
been the
right.
agreement in place.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Do I have any further questions concerning this? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? None, so passed. Jim? I'm getting a look. Did I forget to get a motion in a second? I
yes,
apologize. Let us step back. I just walked in.
But it's for information only, so there, I didn't,
Okay, I just want to
You
make sure we're
didn't even
doing
need
things properly. I
you're
apologize.
just trying to keep us on our toes.
Yes,
No, I'm tripping over my own. All right. Do we have need for an executive session?
we do not.
Do we have any additions?
No. August is usually a quiet month after we've had finance where you've adopted the budget. We've had our grant start to the year, so many of our agreements go ahead at that time. I suspect there'll be a few more that come up before the board meeting, but we did not see the birth certificate filing fees, things like that. And but right now, most of the grants would have already been executed on major expenditures, so that's the good news.
Thank you.
Good.
Well, I will say, John, since we're having such a abbreviated happy meeting tonight, how about if our fearless administrator give us an overview of what's on our mind today?
I was going to ask.
Do you really want to hear that?
That she really want to say.
We're very busy. And maybe, we can certainly do an informational, maybe you want to adjourn the finance, and then I can give you an update on some things we're working on, and obviously some weather concerns and considerations as well.
Okay. With no more business and finance, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So
So
move.
moved.
Do I have a
Second,
Great. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed?
Hey, let me just
Meeting is
take us
adjourned.
off live real quick.
Oh,
Thank you, Christina.
so, we continue with all things COVID. I think everyone